Breakfast with Friends, Jonathan and Rachel on your radio, and we welcome Mr. Aloysius Esterhuizen in studio from SARS. Thank you so much for coming through to our studios this morning.
Thank you, Jonathan and Rachel. It's nice to be here.
So good to have you. So the imminent deadline is today. That is for non-provisional taxpayers. So you've got till today, the close of business today, to file your tax returns. What would the implications be if these taxpayers don't file their income tax returns on time?
Yes, firstly, Jonathan, I just want to say a big thank you to all the taxpayers that have already submitted their returns. And then to those who have not submitted yet, please do so before the end of today, the 23rd of October. That is our cutoff date. Because if you do not submit, your return will be late and it will automatically be subject to penalties.
So tell us about the penalties. Why would administrative penalties be issued to taxpayers?
Admin penalties, Rachel, is if a taxpayer is liable to submit a tax return and they do not. So they will receive an SMS or an email or letter in the post saying that they were supposed to submit a tax return. So they need to try to do that as quickly as possible.
So obviously avoiding to pay a penalty, you just need to submit your tax return on time, which is today.
That's right.
Very important. Okay. And then just give us some other information that you'd like to share with us regarding to penalties and obviously what people must disclose, etc.
Yes, Jonathan. The first thing, if you receive a notification of an admin penalty, the first thing that you need to do is to submit the tax return. You can always request for remission afterwards or dispute it afterwards, but the first thing to do is to submit the tax return as soon as possible. And that can be done on e-filing or on your SARS mobile app, or you can do it the old-fashioned way at the SARS branch offices. But if you make an appointment, if you do it at the branch office, you have to make an appointment first.
Makes sense. So what are the administrative penalties for late submission of tax returns?
Let me explain it this way, Rachel. The rule for 2023 is if your income is less than 500,000 Rand for the year and you receive income from one source and you've been employed by one employer for the full 12 months of the financial year, then you don't have to submit a tax return. Now, a lot of people, they only hear the 500,000 Rand version of this part of the story. So sometimes it happens that they didn't work for the full 12 months or they changed jobs in the period. It means that they receive income from more than one source. So in a case like that, they need to submit a tax return.
Okay, fantastic. And then when it comes to the employer interim reconciliation declaration submission period, which opened on the 18th of September this year and will close on the 31st of October this year, what must employers be reminded of?
Yeah, Jonathan, let me also just say a big thank you to the employers who have already filed their biannual recons. I just want to remind them, like you said, their submission date is the 31st of October. And if they do not submit the returns on time, like with the individuals, they can also get a penalty. And it can even go as far as imprisonment for a period of up to 2 years if they don't submit.
Okay, sure. Again, obviously people might have questions. The website address is very helpful in answering any questions, in dealing with things, and rather submit information than not submit because you think, well, this or that. Because if you don't submit, you could be liable for penalties, right?
That's right. And remember, Jonathan, these penalties are recurring. So it starts with as little as 250 Rand per month per tax year that is outstanding, and it is for as long as that return is outstanding. So if you are outstanding, let's say for 3 months, your penalty will be on 750 Rand. That's now if you are penalized at 250 Rand per month. If you make that payment of 750 Rand, but you don't submit the tax return, the next month, another 250 Rand will be added. So it is recurring until you submit the return.
Yo, okay. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You've heard it. So make sure you submit. Just in terms of places where people can find more information, website address, and any other closing remarks.
Yes, of course. We are very active on social media, Jonathan. We are on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. And if you go onto YouTube, there's quite a lot of clips where we show you different problems that you might encounter. Maybe some people want to know, how do I update my banking details? You can check it out there. Some people want to know how to, well, submit a tax return. You can go on YouTube and check out our clips that we have on there.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Making it really self-explanatory on how to do it.
We
So,
try to.
yeah, that's fantastic. Again, just the website address, the official website address.
The official website address is www.sars.gov.za.
Fantastic. And please, ladies and gentlemen, also bear in mind that there are scammers out there that might want to try and scam you out of money or get you to click on a link and this and that. Be very cautious this time of year, especially as we head to festive season. Hey?
That's right. That's right. I'm so glad you're touching on the scamming thing. Make sure SARS will never ask you to click on a link. And if you do receive a notification saying you must click on the link, first check with SARS. We do have a USSD code, Jonathan, if I just have a few more seconds. You can dial from your cell phone *134 *7277 hash.
Okay.
From your cell phone, and then you just follow the options there. You can get quite a lot of information. You can get your tax number, you can see how much money you owe, and just try that out.
That is a very good, repeat that number for us, please.
That is *134 *7277 hash.
Okay, so *134 *7277 hash.
Perfect.
So from your cell phone, it's a USSD code. It's secure, and then it'll take you through the process. There is a minimal charge for the data that
it's free.
It's free.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That is great news. Okay, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Use that system just to check, like, hey, have you submitted? Is there anything outstanding still? Are there any penalties? Are there any things? So just do that. Again, the number, please, sir.
The
USSD number,
is *134 *7277 hash.
As easy as that. Aloysius, thank you so much for your time, sir, and great to chat to you. We appreciate it, and thank you for just highlighting the importance of all of this.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Rachel. So this is what Breakfast with Friends feels like.
Ah, yes, true story. Thank you.